Hello, and welcome to day 4 of the Posts That Convert Challenge. I'm so proud of you for coming this far and sticking to it, because I promise that if you do this and you apply these techniques to all of your posts, you're going to grow a very successful 6 and multiple 6-figure business with ease. So, yesterday we wrote out the body of your story. Today, we're going to take that story and loop it into the moral of the story as it relates to business. So the key to a successful loop is to be super creative and abstract. The more abstract you are with this, and I'll explain this very shortly, but the more abstract you are, the more likely you're going to put a smile on your reader's face, and that's going to create good feelings around your brand. So don't be afraid to be quirky with this exercise. Okay, so an example of a good loop. Okay, going back a little bit, your loop should only be 2 or 3 sentences. You don't want it to be much longer because your story is the bulk of your post, and this loop is only 2 or 3 sentences. It's just kind of gonna change it around to business because originally it was just a story about you, and now it's gonna be about business. Okay, so some examples of the loop could be, for example, a post I wrote that I was talking about yesterday, how my 2-year-old woke up screaming bloody murder at 3 a.m. last night. Right? So in that post, I was talking about how he throws tantrums, how he'll manipulate me a little bit just to get his own way so that he can crawl in bed with me and sleep with me. Now, the loop of that was, I told the story and then I said, your clients are a lot like my toddler. They're pushy, they're used to getting their way, and they will take advantage of you if you let them. Do you need copy that shows your clients who's boss? Right? And then I would go into the promotion part. But that loop, it's really just funny, and people are like, yeah, that's funny, right? My toddler is a lot like my clients, right? It just puts a smile on their face. So another example of a good loop would be the post that I wrote called I saw a ghost last night, and I put in brackets true story, right? So in that story, I was talking about how I was hearing noises outside of my bedroom, and when I went out on the stove time in the darkness, it said 333, right? So I started talking about how I keep seeing signs everywhere, and like I see triple numbers everywhere. And then the loop to that story was, I don't know exactly what the angels were trying to tell me last night, but I'm pretty sure it was that I should give you a 20% discount on my launch package, ... right? So it's really kind of funny. People have no idea where I was going with the story. They're like, how does this relate to business? Why did this girl post this in the group? Just a ridiculous story. It gets their attention, and then I loop it into business. And again, that's creating good, positive, high vibe feelings around your brand, and that's where you're going to see those conversions, right? And you're using that story to pull them in, and then you reel them in with the fun factor. And that's when they're going to want to work with you, because you're no longer just a coach or a copywriter or a consultant. You are a real person who's funny, can make them laugh, and you're not just a robot, right? So your tasks for today are to, number 1, keep doing your mindset work. Visualize and journal every single day. Okay, this isn't something you can put off and be like, oh, it's whatever, I'll do it later. I just want to learn how to write a post. This is 90% of your success is going to depend on your mindset work. Because if you don't believe that you can have a 5-figure month, then it's never going to happen. I don't care how much you promote. Okay, the second thing I want you to do and keep doing from yesterday is keep engaging with your top groups. Spend 15 minutes in the group, just 15 minutes a day. Pick a couple groups and just comment on as many things as you can. Get those engagement scores up, up, up. All right? The third thing that I want you to do as it relates to this challenge is write an abstract loop for the story that you wrote yesterday. Okay? Again, you should be writing this loop for all 4 of your stories, but for the sake of this challenge group, just pick that one story that you were concentrating on yesterday and write a really creative loop that's 2 to 3 sentences. Make it fun. Don't be afraid to get weird and creative, because we're in the business of making people smile. And I'll see you yesterday. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.